Hello 3Wins family! Welcome to 365 Journey to Health. My name is Gabby and I'm an instructor for San Fernando Park as well as the main host for these episodes. If you haven't yet heard of 365 Journey to Health, it is a free program offered to all communities with the goal of making your goal a reality. Whether your goal is to run farther, or to get up off the floor, or to even increase your endurance to play with your grandchildren, we believe that with us, we can make that come true. Throughout the year, we will have expert-led workshops where you will learn tips and tricks on how to improve your health. Although this journey will yield many great stories, our focus will be on our staff member, Desiree. These episodes will show Desiree's daily life, as well as showcasing some of you all and your journey throughout this 365 days. This first episode, we will learn a little bit more about Desiree and her lifestyle before she embarks on this journey with all of us. We're excited to have you, and let's get started. All right, hi Desiree. So great talking to you, and thank you for taking the time to do this with us. I just wanted to start off by saying that for everyone that will be watching this, I think I speak for most that you are an inspiration to all of us. And for me, just speaking from my heart, I think that you are so strong, so brave, and so passionate to be doing this. And I'm so excited to be sharing your story and getting to know you a little bit more. So thank you for letting me do this today.
Thank all of you. You all have helped me so much. 3Wins, honestly, before I came to 3Wins, I didn't even know how to talk. You guys gave me that community and that family that I just never had before.
That's what I love about 3Wins too. It's that we just welcome people, and then you're immediately part of the family, and we're all growing and we're all learning and getting healthier, which is just so amazing. So I know that weightlifting, clearly, as you were saying right now, has been your passion, your life, and that's what started this whole journey for you. Do you remember your first day weightlifting and how that felt for you? Because I know you weren't doing much before, so I can't imagine just feeling that alive and freeness. So can you go into that for me?
You know how they say with anybody that I think we're training now, the hardest thing for them is walking in that door that first day.
Mm-hmm. Most
definitely for me. And it was only that first day. And it was just because I was so sedentary and so scared of hurting myself. I had already been starting to squat at home and doing things at home. And I told all of this to my trainer over the phone before I met him. I'm like, okay, I've been doing this many quarter squats. I've been doing this, and I'm like, I'm worried because I'm still really heavy and I don't want to hurt my knees because my knees are already an issue. I was still over 300 pounds at the time. I was just like, I want to get stronger. I really want to learn how to squat and have that full range of motion so then I can just hold my body weight better. I went in that first day scared. I'm just I don't want to hurt myself. I just remember I'd just shake. People would talk about working out and suddenly I'm having this horrible reaction just to them talking about working out. And I think just part of it is because if you've been a person that hasn't ever been very active, it's just an insecurity. It's just that's something everybody else does. You don't know what that's like. Yeah, that first day is the hardest. And it comes, I think for each individual, the anxiety is probably different and from different reasons.
Part of the journey, right? It's being patient with yourself, first of all, but it's also taking that leap. And I love that you said that the first day is always the hardest. Getting your foot through the door is the hardest. And I think that I see that in 3Wins. I see that when people are walking and they're hesitant to join the program, or even in this wonderful program that we're doing with you, I know that people are going to be hesitant. They're going to hear that you're doing this journey for a year and it's going to be hard. And I think that that's scary to start something so long, but it's taking that little 5 seconds of bravery and just going. And I feel like a lot of people don't regret that. And especially you are in love with weightlifting now and it's changing your life. And that's amazing. And you're inspiring people through that. Okay, so from weightlifting then your journey took off. So from there, you fell in love and you kept working, and then you have lost a ton of weight, and you do attribute that to your to weightlifting, correct?
Oh yeah, definitely. And not just weightlifting, I think from taking a holistic perspective on my health and making small changes over time. And that was the biggest thing, is like, I would think it was just one diet before, and like it's all about losing the weight. And at first, like, I heavily focused on just losing the weight, but the more I started to focus on my body's a project, it's just about being consistent, you know, it's just about growing every day, you know, it became more natural, I guess, because so it is the weightlifting, but it was also the mindset that came with it. Like, weightlifting just happens to be the way I like to move, you know,
Yeah.
but really you can do any movement, you know, it's just, it's making it natural. It's making it not this horrible anxiety ridden thing every day that I don't have time for, and oh my gosh, life and all this stuff. It's like, even if it's just 10 minutes a day, just to stretch out with a stick. Because there's been days that's all I did. I just took a stick and stretched, you know, did some overhead squats, and I didn't feel like doing anything, but it's like after I did that, it feels better. And then with anxiety and with all of those things, I think it's easy to go towards things that make you feel better instantly, like sugar.
Mm-hmm.
And I found that weightlifting let me have something to put in front of the sugar.
I know for you, Olympic weightlifting is a huge part of your life and your journey. And it's amazing and it's exciting to see what everyone else's journey is going to be. Whether that's, you know, just cracking the door open and trying new things like body weight exercises, or maybe mobility, or back to basic videos, whatever it is. I know that this journey is going to be unique for everyone, and their story is going to be unique to them. And it's exciting to be able to be a part of that and to hear their journey. Thank you so much, Desiree. I think that this is day one of our episode, and it's going to only get better from here. So thank you for being our inspiration.
Thank you, Gabby.